Interesting topics, engaging conversations, inspiring messages, making a difference. It's life, health, family, marriage, divorce, and so much more. Heart of a Woman.
Welcome once again to Heart of a Woman. Welcome back. On set with me is the beautiful Barbara Brebner, Minister Barbara Brebner, and her lovely daughter, Anissa or Anisha?
Anisha.
Anisha Brebner. Welcome to Heart of a Woman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome. And Sister Brebner, Minister Brebner. I've been trying to get you on this couch for the longest while. So
Really?
we finally did it.
Yes,
we
yes.
finally did it. So guys, welcome to Heart of a
Yes,
Woman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, and before we came on, and I was just talking about the synergy between both of you.
Uh-huh.
It was just beautiful sitting here and just listening to you guys communicate. You know, I was observing the way you communicate and you have your little personal jokes going on. It's beautiful because you hardly see that with mothers and daughters in particular. So guys, okay, so about a week ago we had Mother's Day. We
Yeah.
celebrated Mother's Day. How was your Mother's Day?
It was mixed. There were mixed feelings.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Because, being accustomed to having my husband around,
Yes.
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 And he'd be all excited about, what you're doing for Mother's Day.
Yes.
You have to do this for your mother. You have to do that for your
Yeah.
mother. Not having him around, it was like very emotional for me.
Mhm.
Although I wasn't at home, but not that I didn't want to be there, but
Yes.
I wanted to have a quiet
Time.
So
Yes.
I wasn't at home, but the reflections, right, just about on that
Mhm.
would have made me a bit emotional,
Yes.
and I think I shed a bit of tear.
And that's
I
human.
shed a bit of
I didn't
tears.
want to start our program with talking about
Yes.
it, but I mean that is a part of your life.
Yes, yes.
So since we touched on that, because in case some people don't know,
Mhm.
you are the wife of
Yes.
the late Bishop
Dr.
Brebner,
Yes.
Dr. Brebner, and he passed recently. And as a matter of fact, I remember that about a week ago, was
Yeah.
it?
Anniversary.
the anniversary of his
anniversary.
death?
About
Yeah.
almost 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, the
yes.
11th.
The 11th.
Yeah,
The
the 11th
11th.
was,
So,
yeah.
I could just imagine how emotional it would have been.
Mhm.
So, what was it like, and I'm going ahead with this, what was it like being the wife of Pastor Brebner?
You mean as a pastor?
His wife.
or just-
his
oh.
wife, yeah.
Well, I mean, to be a wife is a big role.
Yes.
And Pastor Brendan was a very interesting guy. Sometimes I couldn't keep up with his pace, but I always realized that God never puts two of the same persons together,
Yes.
right? Because there's always something in each other that you need to draw from.
Mhm.
That I always laugh. Sometimes when he says things, I always laugh, and it's like, but we use something else, you understand?
Yeah.
But God used his qualities
Mhm.
to help to make me.
Yes.
And I believe he would have used my qualities to help to make him, or to bring him to the reality of some things,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I would want to say that we had 35 at his passing, years of, good experiences, and amidst all of the challenges,
Yes.
right, the experiences was something for me to really sit down and think about, and to really be feel fulfilled
Yes, and
about,
thankful, I
yes,
guess,
and thankful about the time that God has sent him into my life was to teach me a lot of stuff and to bring me to the place I am right now.
Yes.
You know, so
A better woman, you would say.
yes,
Being,
yes.
yes.
Didn't even know that maybe I have all of this
Inside
of me, you understand? But something
because,
just bring it out.
I'm looking, I saw her recently, and I'm thinking, she didn't even know. I was looking at them thinking, this woman has just blossomed, you know? And that's an awesome thing, you know? So she's talking about him as husband. Anisha, Pastor Brabner, Dr. Brabner.
And he let you know it, eh? Hope he will let you know it.
But I always saw him as a very humorous person. Eh?
Yes.
If you didn't know him, you know, he had this serious humor, but I always saw him as very humorous and very wise as well.
Yeah.
He looked like he was a man that would think about things before he would say it. Yeah.
A lot of wisdom. It was one of the things that, because this morning I was actually doing a devotion on wisdom, and it actually made me remember, you know, Daddy.
Yes.
Because he was Daddy.
Yes.
And how he kind of lived his life, because I always ask him how he managed to get through Bible school, because some people may know, some who may have interacted with him even on different levels may not have known that he didn't finish primary school level.
Wow.
Yes, he struggled with that, and so I asked him how he make it through with Bible school, and you know, he kept telling me about the prayer that he had asked God for wisdom, and you know, that night what God had done for him, and you know, he praying about it, like, yeah, you want that kind of wisdom, you want that kind of, understanding, that kind of knowledge. You may not be the quote-unquote the brightest person, you know, the person with the highest level of intelligence, you know, as the world would categorize intelligence, but the wisdom says, and the Bible talks so much about wisdom doing a lot of us good, preserving our lives, and you know,
Of course.
and so that's one of the things I really admire. You get wisdom in everything you get. You get riches, whatever, but in all you get wisdom. So he was very wise, but he was very funny. Very
I
funny.
remember that about
he
him.
would,
The little time that I interact, I was a bit
funny.
in Bible school, I was a bit afraid of him.
Yeah,
I had the opportunity to interact with him once, and because he looked so serious, but he did not say much. But whatever he said, it was very deep.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so you know, I love that. But as daddy to you, daddy's good, because out of the union, he had what, three children?
Yes.
Two boys and a girl. Yes, and daddy to you, daddy's spoiled girl.
Well, too, I was spoiled. I kind of realized that I was spoiled in a sense, in that, you know, a lot of things that I probably wanted to do, you know, he probably did not want me to do it, because, you know, not because he didn't want to, but I guess it was because I was, you know, his little girl, you know, a lot of,
so he wanted to protect you.
Protecting in such a way, and I learned that too in different types of relationships that I had in terms of interaction with people, and I was grateful for it. It was a bit difficult because, as Mommy was saying, he was a very interesting character.
Yes.
Our relationship was a bit different because I think I was a bit too much like Daddy. So we had a lot of that, you know, I write, you write, you know, whatever. That's real looking like real.
You find it very much alike.
In terms of the choleric temperament, we had that.
Yes.
We had that knocking heads.
Yeah.
But I guess it was like, I remember a time we were talking about how he would tease, he would provoke me sometimes. Just get at, and he'll say, no, when you grow up, when you marry somebody just like me, and I will shout back, no, I will never marry anybody just like you. You know, that kind of way. Yeah, but
well, it's left to be seen. It's left to be seen.
I don't think, because like Mommy said, you know, I don't think God would put two of the same people. And I was like, no, it's because I was just too much like that in terms of that kind of, you know, I don't know, that choleric temperament was a bit much. But he was very interesting. I think when I sit down and I analyze and I have the opportunity to interact with young people, I realize how important having fathers is in the life of any young person. I'm eternally grateful I mean, for me, I would think that it was too short. You know, I wish I could have had him a little bit around, a little bit more. But I am eternally grateful. You know, he has just he did so much. You know, and so as a father, as a child, I'm so happy that what he did for me, you know, kind of helped me to kind of impact my life and the kind of person that I became.
Yes, yes.
You know, so that was great.
Yeah.
I think the time spent was just
And
great.
that is so good that you can reflect on the goodness of having a father.
Yeah.
Because a lot of young women, they've not experienced that.
Yes. Thank you.
Experience having a father.
Yeah.
You know, a good
a
father
good father,
figure.
a good father
Yeah,
figure.
a good father figure.
Yeah.
You know, and that is an awesome thing because I think you can look back
Yeah.
and really see, you know, how
Yeah.
he is helping you to even chart that course,
Yeah.
you know, in your adult life. Yeah. So
Can I share a
sure,
joke?
definitely.
I'm sharing a joke concerning her studying, going to Cuba. I remember that. Her dad heard this advertisement
On the radio.
on the radio about this sports scholarship, and she had the qualifications.
Yes.
And he says, I want you to apply. Don't make anybody take this
Opportunity.
opportunity.
Wow.
This is yours, take it.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
she said she did it reluctantly.
Yep.
Well, the reluctancy was just about 2 weeks. In 2 weeks after applying, it came true.
You see.
Yeah.
And it was the sports manager in Tobago,
The tennis sports director.
the sports director. In 2 weeks, he said, "Do you have your bags packed?"
Yeah.
Wow.
And she says,
That
"For
is-
where?" He says, "Cuba."
Wow.
She says, "Cuba." Because she thought she just did it reluctantly.
Yeah,
Yes.
just because.
But I
Yeah.
think it was God.
Of course, and the wisdom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
it's
God.
wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. And then when she went to Cuba, she called me about 2 weeks after. We were busy in Trinidad, up and down, getting things together. 2 weeks she was out of there, out in the house.
Yeah.
And when she got to Cuba, she called me and said, "You know something? I remember when I was home, hardly doing anything, and I used to pray. And I said, God, I want a scholarship that my parents don't have to pay for.
money.
Yeah.
And it was such a scholarship
Yes.
that we didn't have to pay because we didn't have the kind of
Money, yeah.
money
Finances
to
to
Yeah.
do
that.
that.
Yeah.
And the age was the age. That was the
Yeah.
age. And she said she was thinking about a Spanish country, and she was thinking about Cuba.
Cuba,
And I
yeah.
said, "Well, what?"
But yet
that's
still
what
you
it
were
is.
reluctant, right?
So she says, "I better settle down and do what the Lord want
Yeah.
me to do
Amen.
here, you know."
Amen.
And that is,
Yeah, that
and
was
it turned out to be very successful. And you know,
Of
5 years
course.
of
Yeah.
this was brings her to where she is now.
Yeah, and that's
it's
true.
amazing
Yeah.
though how sometimes we think it's a random prayer.
Yeah.
And we say, God, I want whatever, and we leave it there. And then that is, and it comes
Yeah,
through.
yes.
And when it happens, you're like,
You're like, yeah, you know what?
I don't think I really want this.
Yeah, I think
and probably even forgetting that you prayed about something like
and
that.
that was the whole setup, and it was like a setup because
Yeah.
when he came into the house, I think he wasn't really doing anything much to,
Yes,
and he was like, I heard this and I felt in my spirit that is for you and nobody's going to do
Yeah.
it.
Amen.
Yeah.
So
So I
guys,
think it was application because like, oh gosh, daddy wouldn't get off my back if I do apply.
yes, okay
So-
guys, we're
Yeah.
taking a quick break and we will be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Heart of a Woman